the just announced AJ Styles versus Aleister Black match. No disqualification. I forgot that part. At the Elimination Chamber, it will be indeed Aleister Black taking on AJ Styles in a no disqualification match. How do we get there? It's a good question, right? I should have started with how do we get there? How do we get to that point? Well, last week it was officially announced that AJ Styles and Aleister Black would compete for the first time ever on Monday Night Raw. We know WWE, they like to advertise matches, and odds are they never really deliver on the promises that they give us. Comes to Monday night or SmackDown, and we get some nonsensical double cross BS story, right? It's become a WWE thing, right? You promise the match, and then either we completely forget about it and we ignore it, or it ends in a DQ and it doesn't live up to the expectations. And to no one's surprise, this is what happened this week. We were promised the Aleister Black versus AJ Styles match. Instead, what happens is the OJ, the original joke, come out. AJ Styles, Carl Anderson, and Luke Gallows. They make their grand entrance. AJ cuts a promo. He addresses what occurred at Super Showdown. He was in the finals. He made it as the last man in the gauntlet match. And he ended up the last man in the gauntlet match because the OC took out Rey Mysterio before Rey Mysterio had an opportunity to come down to the ring and compete against AJ Styles one-on-one. So AJ's embarrassed. AJ's embarrassed because he thought he had a clean victory in Saudi Arabia, and instead, out comes the Deadman, the returning Undertaker, who hasn't been seen probably since Extreme Rules? Could I be wrong? Extreme Rules or one of the Saudi Arabia shows potentially last year. But I think it may have been the last time we saw Taker compete in a wrestling match, in an actual wrestling match, was the Extreme Rules tag team match where him and Roman Reigns took on Baron Corbin and somebody. I don't remember. But I know it was Baron Corbin and somebody. Anyways, so Taker makes his entrance in Saudi Arabia. He gets face to face with AJ. We already know that their potential matchup, which is unofficially announced, is unofficial for the time being, but should be made official within the near future. AJ Styles will be competing against The Undertaker at Wrestlemania. So Taker makes his grand entrance, comes out face to face with AJ. AJ acts like he's not afraid. Taker goozles him, grabs him by the throat, lifts him up, hits him with a choke slam, puts the arms across the chest. 1, 2, 3. Taker wins the gauntlet match. Taker wins the trophy. Taker embarrasses AJ Styles. Just like that. So AJ comes out this Monday Night Raw and he is livid. He is not happy. He is pissed off. He is fed up of these legends coming out and taking his spotlight and trying to rekindle the fire that they once had. He has had enough with these guys and he wants to make an example with Aleister Black. To show Undertaker, if you want to come out here and you want to go one-on-one with me, this is what's going to happen to you. So AJ cuts a fine promo. Look, AJ, he's never been known for having a great gift of the gab, but he delivers a hellacious promo where you believe him and it pushes forward an Undertaker appearance in the near future, which I thought would have happened yesterday, but it may happen at Elimination Chamber. If I were a gambling man, that's a lie. I am a gambling man. I would put some money on suggesting that Taker more or less will appear at the chamber match. We need some promotion for this. We need some promotion for Taker and AJ. And keep in mind, Taker, as of right now, officially holds a victory over AJ Styles. Right? So after the promo, out comes Aleister Black. They're ready to go. Aleister's like, you want to go with me? Let's do it. We're going to compete. AJ stops him and says, nope, you didn't read the contract. Before you get to me, you've got to get through the greatest wrestler on the Raw roster, and that is Carl Anderson. Right? So, as always, the WWE promises you AJ versus Aleister Black, and rather than giving us a good 16-minute back-and-forth match, they decided to give us a 5-minute and 45-second, somewhat decent competitive matchup with Aleister Black and Luke Gallows. But at the end of the day, the matchup really didn't really matter because you knew Aleister Black was going to pick up the victory over Luke Gallows. Over Carl Anderson. You knew he was going to beat Carl Anderson. Not for a second in your mind did you doubt that Carl Anderson was going to beat Aleister Black. Let's face facts. You never for 1 second thought he was going to. Aleister Black and Carl Anderson, they battle. Black quickly dumps Carl Anderson to the ringside. He then gets drop kicked by Gallows to the ropes. Oh no, sorry. So the match starts off quickly. Carl Anderson is thrown outside. Aleister Black drop kicks Gallows out of the way. He goes to the ringside. He drops Anderson with a kick. He brings him in the ring, and then he hits him with the Black Mass. He hits him with the Black Mass. 1, 2, 3 gets the pin. We head to commercial. We come back from the commercial break, and we've got AJ in the ring. Looks like it's going to be AJ and Black finally, but no. Much to our surprise, AJ tells Aleister Black, "You didn't read the fine print. You got to compete against Luke Gallows now." So here we go. Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows, Aleister Black. They're going to compete. Once again, same thing with the Carl Anderson thing. You know he's not going to lose. And back to my point, you could have given me a 16-minute match, but instead we got a 5-minute and 35-second disqualification because Carl Anderson got in the ring, attacked Aleister Black, and they hit Aleister Black with the Magic Killer, leading to disqualification. And now AJ Styles gets in the ring to a withered and beaten down Aleister Black. Easy pickings, right? Easy pickings is indeed correct. And it is at this moment that AJ Styles and Aleister Black begin to have themselves a wrestling match. Now, this is what the fans have been waiting for. This is what I was waiting for. This is why I tuned in on Monday Night Raw. I wanted to see this match. I wanted to see AJ and Aleister Black. Who doesn't want to see this match? Hell, can you imagine if these guys were given no time limit and just told, go out there and fucking steal the show? Go out there and give a hell of a performance. There is not a single doubt in my mind that AJ Styles and Aleister Black would give you a match of the night or potentially a candidate for match of the year, singles match of the year. These are two highly gifted, talented competitors. Yes, Aleister Black is still maybe rough around the edges and he's improving, but for what he's capable of doing at this point, he is damn solid. AJ Styles, we know AJ. AJ's managed to change his style each and every single year to be able to keep up with the young guns, right? AJ is still one of the very best in the business today. But instead we got ourselves a 2-minute match. Both men stiff-armed each other, forearm, kick to the leg by Aleister Black to AJ Styles. AJ Styles fires back with some strikes of his own, leads to a spinning back fist or spinning backhand that he does. He knocks Black down with a backbreaker, then hits him with a phenomenal brainbuster that looked fantastic. Quickly done, snapped him down, which we've been seeing a lot of brainbusters on the AEW side, but this was a hell of a brainbuster coming from AJ Styles. AJ goes to the outside and hits Aleister Black with a phenomenal forearm. Now, this is the first time Aleister Black, we're under the impression Aleister Black is actually going to lose. And he does. Aleister Black officially lost his first singles match on Monday Night Raw to AJ Styles. After competing in 2 previous matches on the same night, back to back, he loses to AJ Styles. I couldn't believe it. Look, Aleister Black is being built up as your badass MFer, kicking people left and right. He beat Eric Rowan 2 weeks in a row. Now he's getting a major push in the likes of competing against AJ Styles. And you know, for one, as surprised and shocked as I was that Aleister Black lost, a part of me was actually happy that he lost to AJ Styles. I wasn't happy that he lost in a silly manner. I thought all the interference, the lead up of how and why AJ won. It's like saying that AJ can only beat Aleister Black, or AJ can only win if he's got his two goons out there with him, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows. And if they're not beating his opponent down, AJ's got no way of winning, which we all know is not true. We've seen AJ have a hell of a run, like I said, on SmackDown by himself. He's beaten the top guys. So AJ beats Aleister Black. I'm a fan of this decision of AJ winning because I think you don't need Black to beat everybody. He doesn't need to be a dominant force all the time. He could lose here and there when it's necessary, but not all the time. Obviously, he can't become your next Ricochet, which I'm gonna get to Ricochet in a minute. He can't be like him. He's got to have some wins and have some losses. So AJ beats Aleister Black, which now leads to an announcement. Like I said, it's going to be AJ Styles, Aleister Black at the Elimination Chamber in a no disqualification match. AKA, this is going to be Aleister Black's redemption to defeat AJ Styles, because now AJ's 1-0 against him. So why not have Aleister Black get back that loss by beating AJ at the Chamber. So here's where I'm hoping that these two men, now that they're competing in a no DQ match, and you know that just means that now we're going to have Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson more involved in this matchup. But at the same time, it also opens the door for the opportunity that this match, it has the potential to go longer than the 2 minutes and 40 seconds we saw on Monday Night Raw. And I'm super excited, and I'm hoping that WWE and everyone involved gives Aleister Black and AJ Styles the moment they deserve. They deserve to have a legitimate one-on-one match. I want to have a good storytelling match. So let's get down to the storytelling of this match. My prediction is I believe Aleister Black is going to defeat AJ Styles simply because it makes the most sense, and let's get Aleister Black a victory. But in doing so and in saying so, how does Aleister Black get this victory? Is it going to be easy? No. Because Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson are going to be at ringside, as we suspect. So that opens the door now. Remember what I said. Don't be surprised if The Undertaker makes an appearance. Now that opens the door for The Undertaker to appear at the Chamber or make a little sound, make a little noise to distract AJ. Enough to distract AJ where it opens the door for Aleister Black to steal the victory. Right? We're pushing that storyline now. We got to get Undertaker. We got to get Taker and AJ. We got to sell the hell out of that. So that from a storyline perspective, I think that's the right move. Look, we made AJ get the victory over Aleister Black on Monday. Now we're headed to a pay-per-view. Let's get Aleister Black to get that victory back over AJ Styles. And we can start pushing forward to AJ Styles and Undertaker. And there's no better way than to have Undertaker cost AJ that match at the Elimination Chamber. So, I said something earlier where I think it's time for the Ruthless Aggression era and the Attitude Era to come to an end at Mania. So this is where I come to the idea where if Taker does make an appearance or it does cost AJ the match at Elimination Chamber, to no surprise, would it surprise me if AJ Styles does defeat The Undertaker at WrestleMania. Now I know WrestleMania is Undertaker's backyard. He had that undefeated streak. He currently has 2 losses on his record. One is to Roman Reigns and the other one is to Brock Lesnar. Does he need another loss to AJ Styles? No. But AJ Styles needs the victory more than the Undertaker does. AJ Styles is your current, present competitor. Who knows how much time he has left, right? This could be his last year. This could be, maybe he has another 3 more years left in him, potentially. So it's time that we put over present talent and future talent. This is why I said Brock Lesnar loses to Drew McIntyre, future talent. AJ Styles defeats Undertaker, present talent. Taker doesn't need the victory. Taker already holds a victory over AJ Styles, right? If they wanted Taker to have Taker defeat AJ in Saudi Arabia and to have Taker defeat AJ at WrestleMania would make no sense at all. It's as simple as that. You've just buried AJ Styles. He's lost twice to Taker. He has no way of defeating him. The right call and the right move would be to have AJ Styles go over on The Undertaker and to steal that victory at WrestleMania. That is a prediction that I'm saying. That's why I'm saying, like, WrestleMania, it should be called WrestleMania Cleanup, because we're going to be cleaning up the Ruthless Aggression and the Attitude Era.